What's up, pals? Welcome to another episode of the Your Random Pal channel. And today I'm at the Kentucky State Fairgrounds for the 2025 Kyana swap meet. Now this is a huge indoor swap meet. It features over 300,000 square feet of stuff. Right now I'm in the outside part, the only outside part, which is the car corral. But everything else is indoors, so you can stay nice and comfy and out of the elements and shop for cars for sale and a bunch of classic car parts for your hot rod, your classic car, your muscle car, and maybe some newer stuff as well. But most of the stuff that you'll see at the swap meet here is older stuff. This is the 58th year for this event, and it's always held out here at the fairgrounds in Louisville, Kentucky. Since 1984, all the vendor spaces have been sold out. I mean, this is a really big deal. It's swap meet runs Saturday and Sunday on the weekend. Now today I'm out here on Friday, setup day. This is the day that it's not open to the public. I'll show you everything before the crowd gets here. Maybe you'll make it out this weekend, maybe you'll make it out next year. But let me show you around the cool cars out here in the car corral that are for sale. You can drool over, maybe buy. Check this out here. We got a Ford Fairlane 500. It's 260 V8. If it's original. I mean, the hood's closed, but checked out the interior. I mean, matching blue on blue. A little bit windy out today. We got a Falcon next to the Fairlane. These are the classic 60s muscle cars. This one here is a 63. It's a project Falcon Futura. Let's take a look inside it. Got the bench seat. I mean, even if with it not being painted, it's just matte black, it looks nice. I mean, you know, a little bit of a, I wouldn't say rat rod. It's kind of got a clean look, and you know, it's got places on it, but it is a project as it is listed. It'd be a nice one though to just drive around like it is. And here we have an International Harvester Scout. These are kind of a rarity if you like something more of like a truck or SUV. This one here is actually a truck, and they have the ones with that are actually SUVs too, the International mags, like the Travel All and stuff. But this is a little shorty truck here. Doesn't quite look like a full-size truck for sure. And take a look on the inside. You got 3 levers. You got your stick shift, you got your four-wheel drive, all that kind of set up there. So 15,500, and you can fix this thing up, go off-roading, trail riding, however you want to do it. Got an old Ford here, still covered up. There's some of the stuff in the swap meet, since it's not open to the public today, will be covered up. And we got an old Chevy here. And another really old Chevy. Looks like it's missing some parts. Let's take a look at these things. This one's got some nice wheels on it. You know, interior's a little rough around the edges. This car here is missing a whole front end. This one's more along the lines of a blank sheet. You want to fix this up to your own liking. You know, I don't have an interior. It's got boxes of parts. Maybe this is a project somebody never got around to finishing. It looks like an old Nova to me, like a mid-70s. At least the top of the engine's very shiny. And here we got it's like a dune buggy. That kind of looks like somewhat of the Myers Manx kind of dune buggy, just the body. And that's for sale. If you want to, you probably get like an old Volkswagen Beetle chassis and made it to it. And here we got an old car, but I would say it's not 1967 vintage. It's a lot older. Looks like it's from the 20s. It's got the spare tire on the back still. I'll give you a look inside here. And we got another old project car, hot rod. Look at these old back in the day wheels here. This one is a Fleet Master, Chevy Fleet Master. Looks like it got shot up on the windshield there. You can turn that into an old gangster car. And here we got a kind of a car truck deal, the El Camino. It's a great thing. This is a great parts hauler. If you wanted to just drive it as it is, this would be a great parts hauler. Fix up your project car. Let's see, we got some trucks here. Chevy, the old Dodge with the big Ram hood ornament on it. And we got something more modern, a Jeep. Somebody wants to sell off their Jeep Rubicon. This Dodge Ram here, it's pretty nice. Look at two-tone blue. Got the cover on the back. Cool, cool, cool. Now there's cars for sale inside some of the booths. Some of the vendors will have some cars, but you want to see all just cars for sale, come out to the car corral. It's kind of empty right now. I imagine there'll be some more cars coming in later on tonight or tomorrow that they'll put out here for sale. So anyway, let's mosey on inside. All right, I'm headed into the Broadbent Arena part. This is just one big section here of the swap meet. They also have it in the West Wing. So this is it covers a lot of territory, a lot of vendors out here. Not just car parts too, but there's automobilia. They have you know, a lot of signs, collectibles, antiques and stuff that goes along with the car culture. So like here, they got all kind of die-cast cars for sale. And here's another project car in here. And here we go, we got some more vehicles for sale here. This is a Buick Regal, but it's a T-type. So it's basically a Grand National that came in different colors. Take a look at those wheels there. So if you want a Grand National, but on the cheap, you know, you can get this T-type here. They got a price of $8,500 on it. There's the interior on it. I'll show you on the steering wheel. I used to have a Grand National. It's got the same steering wheel. I don't know if you can see with the glare and stuff, but it's got a red T in the horn button. That's for the T-types. And the T-types are pretty rare cars in themselves. And here we go. We got a 99 Z28 Camaro, 4th gen. This is what they call the Catfish Camaro. That one's an automatic. Then we got a dually. Take a look at this Chevy dually. This one's lowered, so you can actually get in the back pretty easily. It's got some towing power, I'm sure. A camper special. Let's take a look under the hood real quick. You got a Vortec V8. And it's got some air holes for getting some air into that engine right there. Hey, nothing's wrong with a little bit of weathering and stuff. Got a nice rat rod look to it. Here we got some car parts and big signs. This would be a nice wall hanging decoration right here. Front end of this old Ford here. And this even says wall art on it. So you got some wall art ready to hang. Look at this, emblems galore. You can put them on your ride or you can decorate them. Or if you're embarrassed about driving a Tesla, you can change it out to a Chevy emblem or GMC emblem. I've seen people on the internet doing that with their Teslas. They're changing out the emblems. They don't want to be known for driving a Tesla. Although I don't think it's really confusing anybody. And here's a big Pontiac sign. And here you go. Tires, rims. These things will really set your ride off. You get a new set of tires and rims, even if it's a rusty looking rat rod. put some bright shiny tires or bright shiny rims on them with nice new tires. It really sets the ride off, and it's a nice contrast if you got a rat rod. Coming upon junk heaven. There's all kind of junk out here. Good junk though. Ooh, old drum with Monroe shocks. We got the old speed limit sign of 15. That's no fun. Need to change that up a little bit. Let's see, maybe make it into a 95 speed limit. That'd be nice. This vendor's got a bit of everything that you can think of. This car part, that car part, stop signs in various sizes, mirrors, got the neon advertising signs, got an oil can here, NASCAR stuff. You even got a cardboard stand-up.
Nobody knows that was late 60s.
And your radio flyer. In case you don't want to haul your kids around, you can haul your parts around in that thing. And more odds and ends over here. Look at that thing in the back there. There's some kind of, looks like kids playground toy right there, and it made into a train. A Bridgestone sign. Well, this is neat. Look at this. Phil Pro 100 1918 to 2018. That is a cool sign right there. I like that a lot. You got some of the Matchbox cars there. Old phone. This really is old. This is back in the early 1900s, it looks like. We got the presidents over there as dolls. So if you want some dolls, they got dolls here. I like the big marlin fish hanging on the wall there. There's a hood. It almost looks like a, I don't know if that's a Camaro hood or not. Get some old bar stools. And look at this. It decorates your house, your man cave with some old street lights. Here's some more modern stuff with Ford grills, some more modern taillights and headlights. So they do have a few modern things. You can see there's a Cadillac grill. That's something more new. That's not really classic. Check out these signs over here. I like this one. It's like Woody Woodpecker, Mr. Horsepower. So that's a unique sign. I like it. They took a one-way street sign and they added all this artwork on it. That's a really cool touch. These things are neat here. These star pieces with the artwork on them. So you take an old sign, you repurpose it for your man cave, add some artwork to it, make it different, make it stand out. I like your signs.
I'm not the artist.
Okay. Well, you got some cool stuff for sale. I like the doors over there, car doors. Oh, look at this, a Rio. This is a interesting one. Big grill off of a big rig from back in the day, Rio. There's the Rat Fink. And look at there, do not enter sign. Yosemite Sam.
And all that privilege panel stuff, they just write on it.
There's some chrome parts. Look at here. I found somebody's old lady. Oh, this would be nice. Put this in your man cave, put your wiper blades in there. Anytime you need new wiper blades, you just reach in there and get it. Look at this model dragster right here, complete with the little doll in it. I mean, that's a really cool piece right there. And this pipe wrench here, I mean, that is heavy. That is huge. It takes up more than half of the table. I don't know what you need a pipe wrench like that for, but they got it. And here we go, classic car parts right here for the Pontiac, the Grand Prix from the 60s. We got the classic Pontiac wheels here. Here's something off of like a mid-60s Pontiac, like a GTO, a Mons Tempest, Grand Prix. They got the stacked headlights. That's what those are off of. Battery toppers. They even got some brand new parts here. Some alternators, water pumps. You'll find vendors selling used and new stuff. You can restore your car. You can find some original parts, or you can find some repo parts. And here's some this is 4-speed consoles. I like this, how they have the gauges in there. That's a cool look to these old consoles here. These consoles, back in the day, they had a lot of style, a lot of class.
It was junk before, now it's trash. Yeah, I was junk before, but now I'm a treasure, yeah.
Got a bunch of cylinder heads over here. Here's the old 5.0 intake. Probably going off the Mustang or something. Now this is a really cool bar stool. This is a Monroe shock. Doesn't look like it goes up and down like the shock absorber, but it's still really cool. Twists around, and they got not one but two, a pair of them for your bar or man cave. That is neat. I like that advertisement piece a lot right there. And here's some intake manifolds and carbs. These are very interesting looking ones. Not for sure what all of them came off of. You got the ones like these, is dual quad setup. This is just a 4-barrel. There's a dual quad with the carbs on it. It's got some Holly 4-barrels on it. And more emblems. Emblems, emblems, emblems. And they got Earler's ice cream out here at the swap meet. Although they're not open today, but they'll be open this weekend. Get your sweet tooth on. That's some really, really good ice cream. Hey, have some ice cream, shop for car parts. Let's see what they got out here. Got some big signs here. If you want to be famous, then you can buy that sign right there. And hey, you have a man cave couch right here. This old bench seat. That's a nice looking collar. And behind it is a huge KFC Taco Bell exit sign. Don't know what you want to do with it, but hey, you can find something to do with it. Got a square body Chevy truck over here for sale. Take a look at this Chevy truck.
It is a good look.
And this guy over here, Tom, he wants to be on video. He got some words to say.
All right, all right.
You gonna buy anything?
I've already bought some.
You already bought something? You bought a project car?
Yeah, no.
No, not yet.
I've got that 68 Chevy truck and then that other C-cab delivery truck. So,
yeah, if you watch some of my previous videos, some of Tom's vehicles are in it. Was it the bluegrass roll of wheels? You had the C-cab.
Only one. Yeah, only one like it.
Yeah, he likes to drive vehicles that are over 100 years old.
That's right. That's right.
Because they still run.
Yeah. With the 350.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice talking to you, Tom. Now check this beautiful paint job out on this 1938 Chevy. I mean, this is Kermit green right here. It's nice and shiny. This thing looks like a nice turnkey, ready to roll. The dash there looks like it's upgraded to digital. Got the back seats, but it's a 2-door, the desirable 2-door. This is a modernized hot rod here. It's got all the creature comforts. It's got the style, and it's got the Kragers. And we turn right here. We go down here. There's amid the car parts. There's some more cars for sale. Let's check out what hot rods we got here. We got an old hot rod there. We got a 57 Chevy here. This is a 4-door model, and this is the wagon version. Plenty of room there to go camping in. Now that 1930 Ford that I just walked by, the little hot rod, the blue paint, that is a beautiful ride. They had some radio music playing right behind the car, so I don't want to run into some copyright issues, but I'll play you a video for you to show you what that car looks like. It's a steel highboy 1930 Ford, and the 57 Chevy right next to it is very beautiful as well. Both for sale. There's the classic Schwinn bicycles, the ones with the banana seats from like the 70s. So even bicycles are out here, and there's something for the wife, the girlfriend. We got some jewelry out here too. Not that she probably wants to go car parts shopping, but hey, there's a couple of vendors out here. We got stuff for the ladies. And this booth here has got some neat stuff. I like that hot rod thing right there. That's artwork right there. I mean, look at the radio flyers, the customized radio flyers down there, turned into a hot rod. Those are really cool. You got some very colorful valve covers for your ride and some headers. That's a nice little get around ride right there. Looks like that's pretty portable. You can stick that in the back of your wagon or whatever. Oh, this is cool. Little kiddie ride that's done up as a dragster right there. That is a neat ride. I like the creativity here. Got the motorcycle bicycle with the flames on it. You got some man cave accessory little children. And these children here you'll love because they'll be quiet. They won't bother you while you're working on your car. They're called Howdy Powdy dolls. So a lot of people like to put them with their cars. Just a fun little accessory. And here's some stuff you can get for your kids. Maybe come out here, pick a ride up for their birthday or Christmas. Just kind of put it away until then. But these would be nice. Your kid will love you for it. Get one of these little Volkswagen vans, or even this construction vehicle right here. It's Caterpillar. And here's some more pedal cars in the same booth. It's the firefighter ones. Classic right here. Get a good view of them for you. That one's even got a little bell on the hood. I like that. And in this corner, we got some more vehicles for sale. We got an old Ford pickup truck here. Take a look at this. It's an old Ranger. Let's make a nice rat rod if you just want to leave it the way it is. Got a pretty nice interior on it. I don't know if the spare wheels and tires come with it. It's got a nice set of wheels on it as it is though. This is like a row of Fords right here. Take a look at this one here. Classic Fairlane 500 260. Got the front bench seat. It's an interesting color on the interior. It's kind of a darker earth tone color, but it's an odd color. You don't really see them like that. Usually you see these 60s cars, they got bright colored interiors, so this one's a little bit different. It's got the fins on the back, small fins. They kind of got shortened down since the 1950s when fins were all the rage. And then we got another classic Ford here. Look at this beautiful truck. This has got like a matte sea mist green, seafoam green exterior and interior. And look at that emblem on there. That's so beautiful. I mean, it's pitted, but it's the color, the red, it just pops. One beautiful truck. And then we got a Chevy mixed in, this little Chevy S10. And then we got the classic Vanilla Ice GT Mustang Fox Body drop top. Ice baby right here. Got a nice stripe on the hood. I like how it's almost gives it like a 3D look right here, like it's got a vents and stuff. And it's got these weld racing type of wheels on it. Be a nice one to take your friends riding around in. Check this out. A redneck chandelier right here. We got to put the light in there. Your license plates. That is pretty cool. Well, if you're out at the swap meet and you're in the Christmas spirit, check this out. So it's like a silhouette of a Corvette with Christmas lights on it. Maybe you just decorate your yard all year long with that.
Witches too for Halloween.
Oh, they got witches too for Halloween. You got any Monstermobile for Halloween?
No, I don't.
No car stuff for Halloween. You got it's like Corvette. Yeah, it's a C1, late 50s, early 60s type deal. I bet that looks pretty cool lit up.
Yep.
Nice stuff, man.
Wheel spin too.
The wheel spin?
The wheel spin. The lights go in sequence of wheel spin.
Oh, okay. How's that? Oh, flashing.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't actually spin.
No, they don't actually spin.
Yeah, I was like,
They make it look like it.
yeah, that is pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those before, I don't think.
See everything at the swap meet.
Yes, you do. Well, we have a celebrity guest at the swap meet this year. Can you guess who it is? He's very popular with the younger crowd. Mr. Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-double-G. And he's got a Corona in his hand. And you could take Snoop home with you. We also got some other cool stuff here. Look at that. Look at that huge RC gravedigger. Pedal car. You can make your own stoplight. And we got some of these old Schwinn bikes right here. Yeah, Rat Fink seat. That's cool. It's a Rat Fink bike. And we got some neon stuff on the wall, some artwork. This is a little X-rated. You might want to cover your video up right now. The chainsaw. And letters for Santa box. And the biggest battery you've ever seen, as far as a little AA battery. And that is a huge boot. That would look cool in your front yard. Either your neighbors would love you for it, or they'd hate you for it. But you could just give them the boot with that thing. Mickey Mouse. That is a very old Mickey Mouse piece. Citgo sign. And here's some bumpers for you. Fenders. You truly don't know what you'll find. It's the oddest things, and I love it. You see the advertising pieces because they're so unique. You know what I mean? They're so unique. And not only is Snoop a statue, but he's also a bobblehead. That's pretty cool. Well, this vendor here's got you covered if you need a parts hauler or a Kyana swap meet shopping cart. These work just like the Walmart shopping carts, only better for your transmissions or engines you want to tote around while you're looking to buy more stuff. Got some nice advertising pieces here and a big gas pump. Rat Fink, Sinclair, the dinosaur. I mean, those signs are huge. Well, this is cool. I love the color scheme on this. Red, white, and blue. All American. It's a bumper car. Carnival ride from back in the day. Yeah, you can see it's got the pole there. So it's a bumper car. I don't know where the rubber went to. But the rest of the vehicle looks pretty nice. Although you go, yeah, it's just the shell. It's just the body. So you'd have to get the wheels and everything else. I guess that's the steering wheel for maybe. Coke. It's got a windshield in case you hit some bugs. You got a Valvoline sign that's as tall as me, really. I mean, it's gigantic. You got a big garage? That's what you need. GE appliances sign. Motor oil. It's just so many signs out here. Here's some stuff for you hot rod builders out here. Tri-5 Chevys. You got a 55 Chevy front end. It's a whole fiberglass front end. You just got to cut out for the headlights and the turn signals. Unless you're just going to strictly drag race it, you may not need the headlights and stuff cut out.
He's as big as
But it's ready to go on your 55 Chevy. Take some of the weight out of the car, going from steel to fiberglass, and go down the track. And we got the model cars and model trucks still in boxes. See all hobbyists out there, you like to build stuff. There's a huge selection. A lot of race cars, NASCARs, muscle cars, classics. Stacked 4 to taller than myself. You say about 7 foot of cars on each shelf. Plenty to pick from. You got some vintage beer, bar tavern signs for you. Budweiser's pretty cool right here. Oh yeah, it's got a stained glass look right there. And you got the Clydesdales on it. Different types of beer. And you got a Route, not 66, but a Route 69 sign. Eat in and eat out. Use your imagination of what that's supposed to mean. I'd say this vendor here has got a lot more stuff to set out. Same spot every year. It's always got cool stuff. I mean, the coolest signs. You can see there's a bunch more stuff in that trailer there. And check out the Roadrunner sign here. It's raised, it's 3D, kind of. We got the old clocks, Dairy Queen, Pep Boys, some die-cast cars, big stoplight, M&M got Pontiac sign. Love the Pontiac signs. And hey, there's Spuds McKenzie. And I know there's Hot Wheels fanatics out there watching my channel. This clock here is beautiful. The Pam clock. It's got that, you know, when they first came out, 60s red lines, Hot Wheels on it. Beautiful clock right there. And hey, there's Miss Vaughn, Linda, Miss Hurst. Another car for sale, a Buick Grand National, 1987. Same year as the one I used to have. This one is a hard top, mine was a T-top. It's got some paint issues, but hey, it's old aired. Looks pretty nice and solid from what I can see. And as you can see, the paint's kind of weathered off right there on the hood. Hey, you got a drivetrain right here. Although, if this has still got the V6 turbo in it, I would keep it that way. But this one here, this will go to your old hot rod project cars. Looks like it's probably a LS for your engine swap needs. Take a quick look on the inside of this Grand National here. This one's got the mechanical dash gauge right here. Mine had the digital on it, which is pretty rare, the digital one. And the Grand Nationals are getting quite popular this day. They've featured in the Fast and the Furious movie, the Fast 4, and also here recently in the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar, he came out of a supposedly GNX. They took a Grand National from what I understand, not a real GNX, but I've heard it's a real Grand National, so that's not cool. But they cut the bottom out for all the people to come out of the car during the Super Bowl performance. Cool car, but I wouldn't have done that for a performance, that's for sure. Here we have intake manifold city, all different setups. Look at this, it's got set up for 2 4-barrels, that's a YN intake. You got the 3 deuces set up. Dual quad intake. There's the high-rise intakes. There's probably a cross ram intake somewhere. Got so many different ones. Mr. Alien Dude right here, he's got a message for all you earthlings. Get a load of these beautiful automotive signs right here. These are nice. They look like they're light up signs. They're just not lit up now, but some nice Shelby ones. Nice graphics on them. Look at that CUDA. You got the sign for the Hellcat, so a little bit more modern stuff too. A couple old signs just hanging around back here. And they're unloading some engine swap engines. Are those all LS?
Yeah.
Very popular engine swap. Put it in your car and go to LS Fest. Don't matter what it is, you just put an LS in it like a bunch of people do. Even if it's a Ford, right? you see Ford people put LS's in there
All the time.
Yep.
Every day.
What about Mopar people?
Everything.
Everything, yeah.
Subaru, Honda.
Yeah, LS goes in everything. I've seen it in the RX-7. I've actually seen like 2 of them.
It goes
RX-7.
It goes in stuff that don't
Yeah,
belong.
this is the all-purpose engine swap right here, an LS. Which ones you got here? You got LS1, 3?
They're all 5.3s.
5.3s? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Look at all the cool plaques and toppers for your hot rod over here. I mean, he's just got all kinds of different ones to choose from. And then there's Rat Fink. This swap meet here is quite literally the bomb. Yes, they do have a bomb here for sale. Torpedo, bomb, something like that, amongst all the oddities. And we got these statues, they're still wrapped up. Got some naked aliens over there. We got Betty Boop. And we got a Pegasus. It's probably for the oil company advertisement, oil gas company, the Pegasus. But we're in Louisville, Kentucky. Kentucky Derby, the Pegasus pin. And also, for those of you who may not recall, Pontiac made like a concept car called the Pontiac Pegasus. They took a Firebird off the line and they styled it with an Italian style to it, and they put a Ferrari V12 in it. So Pontiac Pegasus, I've seen one in person at the Trans Am Nationals, the only one in person I should say, and it's a really cool car. Looking for a shirt? It's got this vendor here, he's got all kinds of shirts. This is what you'd find out back in the day. Shirts, different designs. So if you're a car fanatic, sport whatever car you like. Ford, Chevy, Mopar. Right, maybe even an AMC shirt here. Who knows? They got a shirt for every car enthusiast out here. Even for little enthusiasts. And here's a set of classic Pontiac wheels. I know exactly what these are. These are the honeycomb wheels that came on the early 2nd gen to mid 2nd gen Trans Ams. And basically they're a steel wheel with this rubberized front. These are 15-inch ones. Now they actually did make 14-inch honeycomb wheels that were on the GTOs in the early 70s. But the Trans Am got the 15x7 honeycombs, which I have on my 1976 Trans Am. And those are gold. Well, I should say I had them on there because I've got the turbo wheels, but I still have the honeycomb wheels for the car. So they're just not on the car right now. But these are a really cool design. They are kind of heavy because, let's face it, they're steel with the rubberized facing, but Pontiac back in the day, they had some of the coolest wheel designs. And these are kind of hard to come by. Year One makes some repop ones that are like a bigger size. I think they start at 17-inch. But if you want like the 15 ones, then you need to go with the original. 3 of these have the trim rings on them. I know for a period of time, the trim rings were hard to come by. I don't know how they are today. I don't know if anybody repops them because I haven't looked for them in a long time. I do know they repop the center caps. But 3 of them have the trim rings on them. And we got this vendor here. He comes here every year. He's got center caps. Well, you got hub caps, trim rings, everything to do with wheels, right?
Yes, sir.
Lug nuts. So, beautify your ride. You can come to this vendor here. Get you some center caps, whatever you need to dress up your wheels, because those really set off the car. Check out all these different trim rings here. Chrome, and he's still setting up. Well, pals, I hope you enjoyed today's preview of the swap meet. I know not everybody's out here set up thus far, but tomorrow the crowds will come in and they'll be buying everything up. So until next episode, don't worry, be random.
If you never want to miss another random car video,
Remember, ring that bell.